in the book, part 3, the kids are writing, for English class, they're writing they're writing papers about an artist. They have to do a research paper on an artist. So they do their paper on, Ren, the main character, does her paper on Andy Warhol and Basquiat. And so during English class one day, the teacher has them write a poem based on their research projects. So this poem is called Andy and Basquiat, and it goes like this. Andy Warhol in a world so small. You have so many paintings. Where did you get them all? At the mall? Your images are all the same, manufactured in a lane, untamed by the dame of Marilyn herself. With all her fame and wealth, she sat on the back shelf until Andy came along and sang her a song, like she was an icon all along. But they smoked bongs and wore thongs, and they were the fashion swans with perfect lawns. Everyone wanted to be in their world. Basquiat was a pearl found in an oyster shell. He was going through hell, and he rang the bell to fame by calling Andy's name. He knew who he wanted to meet, and he hung out in the streets to meet and greet. His graffiti was art from the start, but he was like the dart that hit the Cupid's arrow, because the narrow-minded millionaires, who were squares who didn't care, came to care and want his art, calling him brilliant from the start. But he wasn't ready for fame, and sometimes I feel like Andy is to blame. But I can only shame the game of the system. The wisdom from within is a sin, that Andy and Basquiat both win in the end. Because art is the heart of this world, and to be known and loved for it and remembered through time is what most artists can only dream of.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you. Yeah, I figured I'd just read some art-related poems from the book because, they study art in the book. Art is a big part of the book, of the series. Literature is a big part of the series. Music is a big part of the series. Pop culture is a big part of the series. Everything, it's really a fun, and it takes place in the 90s, so it's all like 90s pop culture and 90s music and 90s, stuff, so it's pretty fun. And, Ren is an alternative rapper, and she's into grunge music and classic rock and all kinds of stuff, so, and then, so anyway, the other poem that I wrote, this one is also written in English class. Ren wrote it, no, not English class, Ren's taking a class in the 3rd book called Creative Recovery, and it's a class that I took in 1996 that was based on the book The Artist's Way, which I just read and redid last year for the first time in years, and it really is a life-changing book. And there's a whole like thing in the book where Ren is taking a class based on that book, and in the class, the teacher has them write, which is it's something that actually is in the book. You have to write an artist's prayer. And so 2 years ago when I did The Artist's Way, I wrote this artist's prayer, and then I put it in my book thinking, so it's part of the book now, and it's a non-denominational, basically, no religion in particular, just a spiritual prayer. And it goes like this. Dear God, or good orderly direction, also known as the Creator, let us create in your name. Let us express the spirit you put inside us, and let that spirit shine as you intended. Let me be patient. Give me strength to keep going, to avoid self-hate, to stop comparing myself to my fellow artists, and see that they all help me shine. Let my light shine and inspire the people who view my work, who read my words. Let me be brave when I receive criticism and not allow it to destroy me. Let me always be grateful and thank you from the bottom of my heart for making me an artist like you, for giving me the drive to keep creating no matter what. I want to continue. Help me turn my passion into a way I can give back to the world, and whatever I receive, I will be grateful for it, and I will share it with others. Please allow my spirit to fly again. Amen.
Wow.